Why is the music so good? Got the shrooms. This one there?
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around. Oh, found something.
Switch.
Woo. Got him. Break this barrel.
How's that?
Yeah, break that barrel.
Bonus. Yeah, I need those.
Okay. Next game. 12-person multiplayer hero shooter. Woo!
Woo!
Don't care.
We love
All right.
those.
Hey, look, Borderlands 4.
Look,
Another Borderlands game for me to not purchase.
I like Borderlands.
You do,
I like
but
the lore. I genuinely hope that the writing improves. I hope so much.
I'm gonna wait for reviews.
I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait for reviews. They do not have enough.
Their previous 2-3 games did not inspire confidence. I don't know about Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I don't know if I'm gonna count that one.
Yeah. I'd say it's like a bigger side spin-off game than anything else. But I think I've said this either last stream or the one before it, where the actual DLC in Borderlands 2 has much more thematic. Did I mention it while we were in this location?
It's possible.
I think it was the case actually. But yeah, I've said this before. I genuinely hope that. Well, I hope the writing is better in 4. We shall see.
We shall see.
But they do not have the benefit of the doubt ever.
No, they don't.
They have failed so far on that.
And we're off.
Did you get the thing? Oh, you missed a buried treasure. Yeah, sure did.
Got. I went up there and then didn't grab it. Whoops.
Just the thought of
But
Borderlands.
yeah, no, Borderlands. Wait for reviews, everyone. Do not get it early.
Around. Huh. Didn't expect this here.
Switch.
What do we have here? They added the Final Fantasy 16 guy to Tekken 8.
That's neat.
Fighting games aren't my thing, but that sounds neat.
It's neat. That's
And
it.
speaking of fighting games not being my thing, what it's sounding neat is a new Virtua Fighter being made by the Yakuza devs.
Look, it's gonna be great. Okay.
I mean, here's hoping. That sounds fun, but yeah, not for me.
I think it has to be amazing.
And then speaking of Yakuza devs, hey, look, a new Yakuza game.
Is it another Like a Dragon?
I think that's just what their series title is going to be going forward. So yes, I think that's essentially the Japanese title. They're just like finally making them the same thing. So they're just going to be called Like a Dragon going forward. Anyway, point is, this one
wasn't it a new era when it was a new?
It's a very early timeline wise. You should have grabbed the crystal, then dropped down. You were only missing those 2 things. No.
Something's there. Found something.
Anyway, point is, it's set in 1915.
Oh, that's right.
How's that?
There's that.
I think it will be really neat.
I mean, probably. This is a series that I, despite owning several of these games, haven't started yet. I have not started this series.
I've poked at it. I think the most one I played is the first Like a Dragon.
Okay,
really
so
fun,
7.
actually.
Yeah.
Very fun. Highly recommend.
Yeah. I mean, look, this is I've seen a lot of these games.
Yeah.
I've yet to play them myself. They are very good.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's your quest.
So it is.
And then, for some reason, not that I'm mad, this is also a series that I have several games of and just haven't played yet. They announced a new Turok game.
Yeah, new Turok, yeah. I hope it's good.
I hope so,
It could be a necromancy, you know, just resurrection IP to make some money. Or it could be a whole revitalization.
We'll see.
Depends on the intent.
Nice work, Adult.
We shall
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Here's something.
New Warframe expansion.
No, is it an expansion or is it a new game?
It says expansion right there.
Okay. I thought for some reason it was a new game entirely.
Oh, apparently, that already came out 4 days ago.
No, it released the day after, or the day of the Game Awards. Like straight up, it was just out.
Hey, quest monsters discovered. Make sure to block.
Like that? Why did they mitosis?
A new Split Gate game. I don't even know what Split Gate is, but there's a sequel, so it must have done well.
Splitgate is essentially an arena shooter with the main mechanic being portals.
Okay,
So
sure.
if you imagine portals from the Portal games, you're playing an arena shooter that has that as the main ability.
Okay. I can
That's
see
it.
how that would be interesting.
It's very interesting. There's not a lot of depth to it.
Well, you didn't do the thing.
Uh,
You didn't do the thing. Dodge that. There you go. This fight just goes so much faster if you do the prompts. Not that you can all the time due to that sort of thing. Okay, so apparently there used to be a racing game series called Screamer, and that is another franchise that just got revived. Sure.
You know, with all these franchises being revived, I think it's a certain developer and publisher need to realize that that's a possibility.
Which one are you talking about? Because one of them did realize something. We'll get there.
Well, then I'm not talking about them, am I?
That's why I'm asking. Who are you talking about?
Nintendo.
Huh?
Oh, I'm just talking about the many dead IPs Nintendo has. I mean, to be honest, I could be talking about a lot of them. There are a lot of them that have let IPs fall to the wayside and
Yep.
a lot.
Okay, well, what of Nintendo do you want to see? Because the only one I can really... there's only, like, 2 that I know of that are, like, dead, and not just haven't had a game since the last console. Because, like, they're never making an F-Zero game again. Captain Falcon is a Smash character. And we'll never get Mother 3 translated, and they're not gonna make any more. So those are the 2 that I have got off the top of my head.
really want
Other
another
franchises
Mario game.
were just dormant for a little while. They literally just revived Mario and Luigi.
Also,
Advance Wars. Well, that Nintendo Wars, if you want to get real pedantic. Because Advance Wars was like the second or third game. They just did a re-release.
well,
Oh, a couple of them. So,
Like, Advance Wars wasn't out, wasn't it?
well, it came out.
Did it?
Yeah. Unless they announced a sequel that I don't know about. But they did a
Where's this
re-release
quest
of
at?
like... Huh? The quest that you were doing? You mean killing all those guys? You did
This
it.
one.
Oh. You need one more item. Go to Anchor Island. Wait, no. It says you obtained them on Anchor Island. You need to get to Lecto. No, you already did it, Lecto. Callan. Callan. You're missing the bellflowers. Yes. You sure are crazy.
Callan Island.
Yeah, now do it.
Guess I could go further in.
Or can you just check the next map ahead of time and look for the green question mark?
Well, I can run over there.
You do whatever you want. Hey, look, new Onimusha.
Mana!
Yep.
Mana! Mana!
That's another franchise that's being revived after nearly 20 years. That's the appropriate amount of time to wait to revive a franchise. I mean, seemingly.
Yeah, I guess so. There it is. I was looking for this. I knew up here wasn't.
Mana! Mana!
Got it.
We're not even going to pay attention to that conversation. It's not important.
You're mine!
Oh,
Definitely not super important.
that's why I skipped.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I do enjoy the fast travel in this game.
It is good. Hey, look. The Overcooked devs made a It Takes Two.
Got all your stuff.
Okay. That's maybe not the best description of it. Apparently, it's an escape room.
That's neat, actually.
Yeah, it's an escape room where you're not in the same place, which is really cool.
I was supposed to get
Um, That reading this description of it and not just scrolling past the thumbnail and being like, I don't know about that, makes me a little bit more interested.
got all the offerings, have you? I take it you helped. Any more help here? Ding. Har will be thrilled. Yeah, Har. Hardy har har. Or Grimson says as we're leaving.
Yeah.
Har won't mind. Right? Don't mind if I do. Stop! Not everyone is poison resistant. Sad. You can see the sweat droplet, like the aspiration droplet sweating down. Never get these. Nom nom nom. Good luck. Really just got him some snacks. My goodness. Yeah, it's his fault. We're blaming him. Several minutes later. Feels over. Oh no. Important stuff. Don't remember how to use a lotus flower.
And that takes care of that.
Or I got some. I can eat the mushrooms now. Just make sure Carge is not paying attention first. As in, I open the book and it just Carge is attention. Eat all the mushrooms you want.
Yeah, just eat all the mushrooms.
Eat them all. That means they're all fighting each other to try to kill you.
Yeah,
And then you live.
And then you come out on top.
Exactly. They're all weakened,
Looking
and you
for some
sweep in at the
weapons?
very end. Dude.
Hey, you want a new sword?
Ah.
Real
Sure you
quality
do.
stuff, huh?
There you go. Hey, look, new armor too. Wow, amazing.
Real quality stuff, huh?
On Karja, and then you get the attack evasion plus 6%.
May it serve you well. Any
Did you just put it on Karja?
Yes. Yes. I needed.
And then actually equip battle. Now you can upgrade.
162.
We're getting there. That
Look-
is
look at-
38.
Look at that luck. It's all the way in the corner.
Yeah, it sure is.
Doing so good with my luck.
looking for some weapon?
Yes.
May it serve you well.
Ow.
You don't have any basic
May
beast
it
parts.
serve you well. Any huh?
Go kill some basic beasts. Anyway, the next game that was announced, a new Sonic racing game, which I'm excited for.
What can I get you?
Because despite... Oh, hey.
A pleasure to listen.
Despite the general reception of that game not being the best, I like it the most out of the 3 Sonic racing games that exist.
What are you after today?
You even have a 4th thing. A 4th armament. No, you don't. You should get a 4th
Looking
armament.
for anything?
Major refit. Let's go. You don't have any basic craft.
It's
We're
not
gonna roam around.
speed.
We're gonna roam around and blow stuff up, right?
Yeah, we are going to.
Yeah, the bottom stuff at the very bottom. New weapon types. Yeah, spear shot's particularly good. Pyro Gust is also a pretty good one. I used that till close to the end of the game. Spear shot, I think, made it all the way to the end of the game. Did it? No. Like, one of the last weapons I got replaced it. But, like, spear shot is very good. Did you even see what spear shot does?
Oh.
Cool.
Get there.
Wasn't Mr. Whaley adorable? He even came to see us off.
Quick.
Oh, Mr.
Get to the battle.
Whaley. I sure hope
Quick.
we get to meet him again someday.
You're talking, and
Mr.
when it's not
Whaley?
allowed on my
That's
ship.
the corny nickname. That thing put us through the ringer and back.
Aw, that's all water under the bridge, Karja. Besides, he's just so gosh darn cute.
Isn't he, though? Those shoe button eyes on that giant body? How could anyone resist?
Can't say I see where you're coming from.
That fits
Then
for
again,
Mr. Pickard.
now that he's
You
back to
little
his
kitty.
senses.
Enemy in range.
You sure
gave
did
him the-
draw all that out as long as possible.
I gave them their chance.
All right.
It was basically done.
Woo! Sunk a big one. Couldn't have done it without you guys.
I'm glad everyone is okay.
That's because you're in the first map. Go to the 3rd map and fight some stuff, and you probably get better rewards.
Okay, full speed ahead.
Anyway,
Alright.
the next game that was announced was another Mafia game, which I guess that game did well enough to warrant a sequel. I mean, I heard a little bit about it around when it was released, but then it kind of dropped off to nothing. So
Mafia is a neat franchise. And I just got it's like GTA-ish,
yeah,
but with a
ish.
bit more story focus and more like it's more like mission based.
Feel that wind.
instead
GTA is
of it
already
being-
pretty mission based.
It is pretty mission based, but GTA has a lot of just open world stuff. And to my knowledge, not a whole lot of knowledge, but Mafia is a lot more like locked in. Like that, you just can't quite access them.
And those clouds look
It's kind of
big.
GTA
Right.
based. I suppose.
Be careful.
Enemy ship
But with the
spotted.
flavor,
Be
of course,
careful.
of it being
Cannons.
Mafia.
Yeah.
Real neat.
Anyway, cool. And then the big one,
Fire.
the biggest one. Everything else can go. I don't care.
Fire.
They could have announced nothing else,
We did it!
and it would have been fine.
Could have announced something else.
They should have announced nothing else. Nobody else gets any games.
Yeah.
Okami sequel.
I must have missed that. It must have been right after I.
Okami
Second.
sequel.
Okami 2, or is it like a side game?
Okami 2.
Oh my goodness.
They already had a side game. It was on the DS. It
I
was
know.
fine.
I played it.
It was fine.
Okami Den.
It's not Okami 2. This is Okami 2.
Bullseye!
You don't. Game devs listening to this, which is none of you. You don't wait 20 years. It's not 20 years. When was Okami done? 2008, 2009, 2007? You don't wait 15 years and drop a side game. Learn from Metroid.
What? How long did you have to wait for that one?
Okay, let's take a look.
Kindly sink.
The reason why people were so pissed off is because
We can board him now. All right.
if we exclude the game that is no longer canon,
Nice shot!
How do I board them?
you don't. You just murder them.
It was like you can board them now. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I guess if you ram into them, it'll give you the option. Actually, yeah, you can't. You're not damaging them, so ram them. Oh, they got their health back. I think you ram them and then it'll give you a prompt. Yeah, ram them and it'll give you a prompt. Right? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
So break the
if we
barrier, then
if we exclude the game that isn't canon, we went from Metroid Prime 3 in 2007 and waited 9 years to get a side game in Federation Force. That is why people were pissed off. From all accounts, the game wasn't even that bad. It's just as a Metroid fan, you look at that and go, I'm not even going to give that the time of day. How dare you?
right.
The really fun part is that I didn't even become a Metroid. Like, I didn't even play a Metroid game until a year before that came out. And I was mad with everyone else.
Show him what Nano Wielders can do. Mana, to me.
Anyway,
Okami
yeah,
2.
don't do that. Don't do that. It's Okami 2.
Let's
Anything
tackle it
else?
together.
Yeah, whatever intergalactic the heretic prophet is, sure. Well, hang on. I'm gonna stop myself because that's from Naughty Dog, which means they got out of Last of Us jail.
They did.
I say that like it was mandated from their publisher or something. No, they wanted to do that. I'm not gonna give them credit where it isn't due. They wanted to do Last of Us, then Last of Us 2, then Last of Us 1, then Last of Us 2.
That's true. They did decide to do Last of Us 2 too.
Looks like everyone's okay.
Damn that.
Anyway, that was everything, seemingly.
Actual awards.
We're zooming along.
I mean, yeah, you can talk about that if you want. I don't care. I don't care about the
Yeah,
actual awards.
The game of the year itself. Astro Bot.
That's a fine catch.
Yeah.
Semi surprising, but not really. To what I understand, most people.
Oh.
Yeah.
seems
From
to
what I
mention-
understand, that was a very good game.
It was a very
Check
good
that
game.
out.
It was a Sunshine game, but entirely a PlayStation ad, essentially.
Whoopsie. We bumped into something.
But other than that, I mean, it's Sunshine.
I'll
Sunshine's a
take
good
it.
game. Oh boy! Access key,
You, my friend. have a
treasure
keen
chart,
eye.
base piece parts set. Get all those. Should I
There's
save my money or should I
okay.
sell it?
Okay. So dumping gold in is fine. Go ahead.
Right. Here you are. Will that be all? I look
Dumping gold in because you can eventually you'll get the ability to just exchange materials between types at a 1-to-1 rate.
Oh, let's see.
I'll chart a direct course. Wow, talk about
More like
breathtaking.
300 to 300 rate, but like
A
you get what I
1-to-1.
mean. Right, but you can't do it in granular amounts.
Yeah.
So it's important to say 300 to 300 because you need 300 to make the trade. Anyway, but you can't. I mean, like selling is always a bad idea, right?
Yeah. Always need
But
more
putting
stuff.
gold in is fine because you just get so much gold just laying on the ground, the water ground.
Right on target.
Yeah, water. Right.
Every single box is gold.
This is kind
So-
of fun.
It's gonna be 5 rupees, isn't it? I'm gonna be so mad.
If it was 5 rupees, that'd be interesting.
It would be interesting, but I would still be very mad.
That just about does it. Okay, let's go.
That was a large fish, wasn't it? Yep. There. Have the tuna. Greedy penguin. My goodness.
Hey, you know what you could do right now?
Wait, the ship?
You can
What
wait.
else?
You could go back to the first map and finish clearing it. You're missing 14 buried treasures
Oh.
and 2 travel points.
Right, let's get going.
Any other news?
Let's catch our...
Oh, why don't I go find out?
Yeah.
Something's there.
Have me backtracking.
Perfect time for this stuff.
How's that? How's that? How's that? How's that? How's that? I think there's something around here. How's that? Didn't expect this here.
Oh, did you see how Larian Studios head guy poke fun at Jeff Keighley for telling him to hurry up?
No, I didn't see that, but I did see the insanity around the Black Myth Wukong developer, like the director or something,
Which insanity?
where he got like really mad that
There's something around
that Black Myth
Didn't
Wukong didn't
expect
win,
this
and
here.
like apparently he had written his acceptance speech like 2 years ago.
Oh, I see.
It's like
So
it's like oh,
I saw that, but also I also saw something else saying that it's sort of like a slight mistranslation where it was meant to be humorous, where it's like, I knew we would win because we planned very well and we strived for success, kind of thing, instead of being a mad post. Like
you don't
not,
you don't write
not,
right.
not
You don't
knew
write.
we would win. He's like, I think
Bet
the
we can catch
interpretation
something
would
here.
be
How's that?
we made our game knowing we would succeed, kind of deal, instead of I wrote my thing and I'm mad because I didn't get to do my speech. At least
don't know.
that's it could be either or. I haven't seen definitive evidence saying which is
Yeah.
which.
Yeah, but that did
But-
lead to this. But that did lead
Yeah.
to this PC Gamer article, which is titled "Be Happy, Black Myth Wukong fans, because it is literally impossible for Astrobot to win Game of the Year in the 2024 Steam Game Awards."
It's true. It's true. It's literally impossible. You know, this goes back to me pointing out that exclusives really just should not. Not.
They
why would-
should
why would
not,
you hate
and
money?
yet they will, because
I know,
it
and yet they
actually
will.
does cost money to do proper ports.
It does.
I don't
But
know if there's
what if
actually
it's-
anything out here. Before you start running, just check. Did you scan?
Well, there's
catch
nothing
our-
else here.
Yeah, you have everything on Karnag, so you never even needed to come here. I'm gonna show you a cool thing real quick. Go to the map, like the sea chart. Check it out. Look, Karnak, 100%.
Oh,
That
it's
one's 100%.
crazy.
That one's 78%. You got to go back to Termina.
All right.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's go.
Now you don't need to wildly
All
guess
right,
at where you need
let's
to check.
disembark.
I was gonna go through all of them.
Hey, you never purified this point? How does that work?
I think this was the first one I came across that was like sealed like that. I don't know if I had the power to
No, the instant you come across one the first time, you get a tutorial on unsealing it, and you just missed it.
Oh, you know what happened? I moved 2 feet and we got put in a cutscene, and then I got distracted. By
And then
fish.
you just went on. Okay, yeah.
That's what happened.